Yo, we are back. Let's get it.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Yo, salute to everybody already here in the building, man. You guys know what time it is. We are back. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graphic and Wasted Show.
Or the Wasted and Graphic Show, whichever way you like to slice it. What's up, brother?
My brother, man, it's been too long. And salute real quick to the greatest chat in YouTube history. As always, we appreciate you guys so much for rocking with us. As always, make sure you guys pay your bar tabs and wipe your feet and hit that subscribe button on both channels. Hug, you are a dirty individual. That name is disgusting. I just seen it. You need to change it immediately. Nasty, nasty work.
Yeah. Yo, hug these. You about to hug these. That's it. Go
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. At least for 15 seconds. That's enough.
Just disgusting work. But we have a lot to talk about today. We also have a little inside information on a few different situations, few different scenarios here. We're going to talk about it. I think me and Wasted got to eat a little crow today, because and again, we weren't going to bat for Albus Guerrero like that. It was just like you see Michael Silver and these guys and all these dudes, right? They start writing these articles about all the shit that's going on in the building, right? And we know what happened with Albus Guerrero in his past, past job with New England, and there was some other things, and we're not going to go into detail about that. We've talked about it several times. Before we get to that, though, before we get to the Guerrero stuff, I want to throw an interesting message that I just got out here real quick, you guys. It does look like the Raiders are going to be looking at potentially bringing in a veteran wide receiver. I see that Tony Pauline put it out there that we may be interested in bringing in Mike Evans if he does leave Tampa Bay. I just got an interesting message, you guys, and take this with a grain of salt, however you want to take it, that Stephon Diggs has a visit with the Raiders. Several other teams also, Tennessee and Washington as well. So, and I believe the Giants were the fourth team. I just got that message.
All four young quarterbacks, though.
4 young quarterbacks. And what did he do with Drake May? He was phenomenal. 4 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards receiving. Again, he wasn't that number one option in New England like he once was. But again, over 1,000 yards receiving. This is what he does, Wasted. And look, we can talk about all the off-field shit. We can talk about everything that comes along with him off the field. But on the field, he was a proven leader in New England that helped them, go to the Super Bowl this season.
Yeah. And this is the thing, man. For a young quarterback, the best thing to have is a guy that knows how to get open, right? Like the thing that Diggs demonstrated, it wasn't touchdowns, but it was when you had to have it, when you needed, 13 yards, when you needed that first down. He was a guy that could break a route off and really, really get open. And he knows how not to get hit. He knows how, really to help the other receivers. And, from what we understand, he's a heck of a teammate. I heard TJ Houshmandzadeh speak about Stephon Diggs, and this is one of the truest things about the National Football League. When you're known more for your off-the-field life than your on-the-field life, that's when you become a liability and teams get rid of you. And that kind of seems to be the problem with Stephon Diggs. Like, he's kind of in the media for what he does off the field. Yeah. But, like Graphk and I were speaking about it earlier, he's known as a terrific teammate. But I think organizations don't necessarily like that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah. And again, it looks as though the Raiders are in the market to bring in a veteran guy. He will be 33 years old this season, November to be exact. Again, he is coming off of a pretty good year in New England where they made a run of the Super Bowl, 1,013 yards in the air, 4 touchdowns. Again, he's not the same Stephon Diggs, but that's actually really amazing to see that he did that coming off that nasty injury. So again, the off-field stuff is not cool at all. We get it. There's a lot going on that comes with him, but again, Raiders, Tennessee, potentially DC, and who would I mention? Tennessee, Giants, Raiders. Yeah. And 4 teams.
Yeah. The Giants, Raiders, Tennessee, Washington Commanders.
There you go. And again, keep an eye on Evans as well, a guy that Spytek has a ton of familiarity with at their time in Tampa Bay. Again, Tony Pauline put it out there. The Raiders are among teams interested in Mike Evans should he sign somewhere else other than Tampa Bay. Again, what is the best thing to do? You want to bring some young receivers in to build with Fernando Mendoza, but you also want to bring in a veteran presence that can help, get
steward that room, get these guys going. And you know what's really cool about the Mike Evans thing, right? I just want to say this real quick. Mike Evans is a walking Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
And the thing about Mike Evans is that us possibly losing guys in the organization like Maxx and stuff like that, that's a guy that knows how to get it done. That's a guy that knows and knows what it looks like, what good looks like. He can really, really help the rest of this team, not just a wide receiver room. The rest of this team, he's a winner. He's got a ring. Like, you need guys like that in your building, man. I would love if they were able to get Mike Evans for something that was reasonable.
Well, again, there was a report that came out that Buffalo's not done just yet. They went and got DJ Moore at the wide receiver position. They're not done yet. So keep an eye on Mike Evans. If he feels like Tampa Bay is not fighting for a Super Bowl and he's okay with not being that, that guy that just stayed on one team his entire career, Buffalo could be an option. I wouldn't be shocked if Stephon Diggs and, him and Josh Allen seem like they're in good stance now. But what if he went back home and finished it up with DJ Moore and those guys? I can see it.
I don't know, man. I mean, does he have any more watermelon seeds to spread on the East Coast? I mean, maybe he wants to spread his seed all the way on the West.
Well, yeah, but there's not too many women to spread your seed within Buffalo, so I think he'd be all right up there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. I mean, he was bad.
Well, I heard they all look like Griselda members. I just
I definitely heard a lot of the chicks up there like West Side Gun, but I digress, right? The thing is that he definitely, bro, I don't think he had a baby mama from the West Coast. No, you talking about no, not La Machina, not La Machina. He said Conway the Machine, bro. You got a bro. If you got a chick that look like Conway the Machine, bro, woo, yo, bro, she can't come outside in the daytime, brother.
Nasty word. But go ahead, brother. Keep cooking,
bro. I'm just saying. I mean, listen. The thing with Stephon Diggs, right? And this is the one. Caveat that I don't need with a young team is a guy giving bad habits to young people, right? And then coming here with that drama and being in the media and having the Raiders in the media for the wrong stuff. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing, man. That's the only thing that bothers me about it all.
I agree. Salute to Alex. I still think Maxx is gone, but Schefter has been on ESPN a few times this week, including today, saying that he still thinks that Maxx isn't going to get dealt. Well, again, I think this is Chef saying, I don't think any team is going to, offer those 2 first-round picks. Spytek seems very firm. And right now, I don't know how to say this guy's name. I know that he works right with Trey Wingo. They're connected through the Dallas Cowboys organization. He said, I'm getting a lot of buzz that the Bears are the team offering 2 firsts for Crosby. This comes off of Trey Wingo, that said earlier in the day, things are moving fast with Maxx Crosby. Last night, Dallas thought they were close to a deal, but since the other teams have raised the ante and potentially are offering the Raiders 2 first-round picks, expecting Dallas to now shift their focus to Trey Hendrickson. I feel like that came from Jerry himself, kind of trying to.
Yeah, Jerry like, hey Maxx, listen, you better get your ass over here. Yeah, we done offered up a first-round pick, a second-round pick, and another second. That's all we're offering. Yeah, don't go get Trey Hendricks like Jimmy. Bring your ass on over here now, boy.
But look, I'm gonna be real, you guys. And again, if we're wrong about it, we're wrong about it. Because at the end of the day, in January, what were we arguing? That this was a real situation. Okay. Yeah. Again, Spytek and company have all the keys to all this shit. Like they hold the cards to this whole thing. They do not have to move Maxx. They do not have to move him. So again, they can stand firm on hey, I want a player and 2 picks, or he is going to remain a Raider. It just is what it is. Yeah. But I feel that he is gone. He's been very quiet and he's been doing everything the Raiders are asking him to do in this situation. And I think the Spytek and company are doing exactly what they're doing. What they're supposed to be doing behind the scenes, taking these calls, being really quiet, about everything. And then there's a report that comes out today. Schultz puts it out there that it looks like the Raiders are open to moving, Maxx Crosby. So again, it looks like Spy is kind of playing the media thing. Jerry and them are playing the media thing. And at the end of the day, I believe truly, and I think we talked about on the phone, that he's gone. It is what it is. I think the next 24, 48 hours, I think Maxx Crosby is gone. Again, they don't have to rush the process, you guys. But again, they would want to get it done before Monday, before that tampering period opens. They want to move on. And then I believe his money is guaranteed the third day of when the NFL opens. So, they want to move on from him by Wednesday. You know what I mean?
So they don't have to pay any of that tab. And then the thing about it is this, right? When you start talking about Max and he hasn't said anything. The thing is that you take leverage away from the Raiders when he goes public with it.
Yes.
Right. So I think Max still cares about the Raiders. He wants them to get as much as they possibly can. And he wants to go to a situation that's advantageous to him because they don't have to move him.
Yeah.
So it's better for him not to short circuit the process. Because if you short circuit the process by going in the media and being truculent and complaining and saying you want to be moved and have your agent talk to people and this, that, and the third, as opposed to the way it's been done kind of in a back channel kind of way, then now teams are going to take and say, hey, he wants to go. Do you want to malcontent on your team? We'll give you a 1 and that's it.
Yeah. But also he protects himself, Wasted. We know how much this fan base means to him and his team. If he doesn't get traded, he can come out and say, I've been saying it since day one. I wanted to be a Raider. I was tired of repeating the same shit. Max is definitely protecting himself in this situation in every aspect.
100%. I think this organization means a lot to him. He knows, whenever his career is over, he will most likely be known as a Raider. Right? Like, we spoke on this when this was first coming out. And I told you, there have been a lot of great players that were great on one team and they went and won a ring with another.
Yeah.
They are not looked at. Like when you think of Darrelle Revis, you think he's a New York Jet.
Oh,
you don't think about him winning a ring with the New England Patriots. And he still had some years. He still played for Tampa Bay and all of that stuff. He played for Tampa Bay first, then he went to New England. But you don't think about that. You think about Darrelle Revis, 24, and green and white, New York Jets.
Always.
And there's so many players that are like that. And I don't think that Max winning, it will be something that he will, kind of cross off his bucket list.
Yeah.
But when he retires, he's going to go in the Hall of Fame as in silver and black if he continues on the trajectory he's on.
Of course. Salute the hug. I'm locked in to this glorious name for 14 days. Don't block me, damn it. It's hilarious. Pause on the name, and we love you, hug.
Put an egg in your shoe and beat it with that crap. Get out of here.
Salute the main Max for 2 firsts in a player, plus 30 million in cap space. Win. Well, you're not going to get 30 if you take on a player. Now, if it's the Bears, main, what I'm expecting is them to take Tremaine Edmonds because there was talks of us potentially trading for him. I think it's 15 million that he's owed for the last year of his deal. He's 27, three-time Pro Bowler. You can pick up him, those 2 picks, and then it doesn't wash. But again, Chicago's 15 million on the books for Crosby, pretty much in a nutshell. So it makes sense. It helps them, and it also helps us open up pretty much $15 million in cap space.
Look, that's the Chicago GM saying, help me, help you.
Yep.
Help me, help you. That's all that is, bro.
Yeah. And again, they may cut him anyways. Like Tremaine Edmonds may end up getting cut because they need that money. They're still looking for a center. They moved DJ Moore, so they're probably looking to add more. They still need a left tackle right now. They need a center and a left tackle. So they're trying to free up some money out there. So at the end of the day, I think Tremaine Edmonds would be doing them a favor, but also adding a starter to that second level of our defense for us, which would help.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's doing us much of a favor because, he's a liability in some circles. I would prefer, it to be like Detroit, Jameson Williams or something like that.
Oh, that would be,
that would be phenomenal. But, to be honest with you, this the real world, say Madden.
Yes.
If you get the 2 first-round picks in the middle of the draft, to me, that's everything you need, right? Like, because that can wind up being a guy like a Mesidor. That can wind up being, some of the reports I'm hearing about Ruben Bain dropping or something like that. It could be a Ruben Bain. It could be a wide receiver. It could be a lot of different things, right? As long as they draft right, I'm cool with it, right? Yep. The only thing with Ruben Bain, because I keep having this mantra in my head that we kind of emulate what the Texans had, a few years ago when they had those 2 high picks, right? And I'm thinking
in the CJ Stroud.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like maybe that's our, Mesidor, one of those guys falling to us. I keep seeing one of them guys from Miami falling to us, right? I don't know if Ruben Bain is a guy that you want as a 3-4 defensive end. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if you got a 4-3, he can move inside and kind of be a 3-tech. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. You know, I don't know. I like Ruben Bain though, but I just don't know.
Yeah,
as a 3-4 D end,
it's very alarming. It's very alarming with those short arms. But again, I just think he's going to be a player. Now he may drop a little bit. I still don't believe that he's going to escape the top 10. I really don't. If he's there for Kansas City, Casey's going to take him. I don't see him passing them. I got Jeremiah Love potentially not even make it to the Saints at 8. I got him potentially. He's visiting the Titans today.
I got him going like 5 or some shit.
The Giants are really high on him as well.
Yeah.
So I don't think that Jeremiah Love escapes potentially the top 5. You know what I mean? But Bain is too good of a football player. I know the measurables aren't there in terms of arm length, but look, man, it is what it is. I want to throw this out there as well, you guys. We did talk about it looks as though the Raiders are looking for some veteran wide receiver help. Keep an eye on Mike Evans if he does leave Tampa. Again, I think that is a long shot. He will go to a team that can fight for a Super Bowl. He has one under his belt, and I think he would want another one on the way out before he enters the Hall of Fame. It looks as though possibly Stephon Diggs may be coming in for a visit soon. It sounds like the Giants, Raiders, Titans, and the Commanders. Keep an eye. But now that we're looking at some vets, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if they brought in like a Debo, you know, for at least for a visit, just a visit, because it's clear that they want some veteran leadership in there. Yeah. And I wouldn't be shocked about that either. And we'll go over a list of more players here. We're going to do our free agency show coming up soon, you guys. This is what the show was going to be. But we wanted to have some fun today, and we wanted to eat a little bit of crow because
I don't want to eat crow. The F you talking about? I don't want to eat it.
You know, the thing is, man, you know, I love that we are people that when we're wrong, and we admit it. You know what I mean? Like, we don't hide behind this and that and blah, blah, right? You know, I said, and you said, we both said, we don't really buy all that Alex Guerrero stuff, you know, blah, blah. There's several reports of him doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. Maxx had an issue with them. Now, mind you guys, this information that we got has nothing to do with Maxx or any player in the building at all, okay? These are messages that came from in the building from a very respected source that me and Wasted both have a ton of respect for, that we know on a personal note, and has been working for the Raiders for several years. So that's it. That's all I'm going to put out there. Can't go more into detail, but just a heads up, Graphk. Some of that Guerrero stuff is true. He's made it very clear to people in the building that they report to him. He is Brady's eyes and ears. And AG12 is his new name, Wasted. AG12, okay? Again, have no doubt as a trainer that he's phenomenal, but he's made it clear that he's Tom's guy. But he don't know how he interacts with players or any of them to that effect, okay? Also went on to say, because Brian Hoyer went out there and put a tweet out. And let me bring this tweet on screen real quick.
Listen, we don't need to do that. I made a whole video about it. Y'all can go watch it and see how wrong I was.
You did, but you know what? It is what it is. We all swing.
Oh, Big Mike, you get the F out of here with your crap, Big Mike.
We all swing and miss sometimes. So Jesse Morse, MD, I believe he's a sports doctor, was on Twitter the other day talking about the whole Guerrero situation. And this is what he had to say in regards to Alex Guerrero. I've actually heard this from players that have interacted with Guerrero personally before. Guerrero rubs people the wrong way, and they don't like interacting or having to deal with him. Now, our source today pretty much said the same thing to that effect, right? Not players, but people in the building, okay? So Brian Hoyer goes on to say, interesting, because I've never experienced anyone who didn't walk away from that treatment that didn't feel better and have improvement. Matter of fact, I had to wait at times for my treatment session, as Alex would try and squeeze in many players and even coaches who would want to get just 10 to 15 minutes of treatment from him, both in New England and Las Vegas. Now, mind you, Hoyer's a Brady guy. He's a Patriot guy. He is an Alex Guerrero guy. There's some more information here. So my guy said, Brian Hoyer's a douchebag. The most neediest third-string quarterback in football. Total pain in the ass. That's it.
That's it. So listen, guys. Let's go back. Hold on. Let's not lose the plot here. To sum this all up, Brian Hoyer is a douche.
Yes.
The end, everybody.
Yes.
The end. The end. Applaud the Graphk Raider. Please applaud him. I mean, applaud this man. Applaud him.
Well, there you have it. So
thank you.
Again, there's been several reports out there, and we're going to go to war for the Raiders. This is our team. We love this team.
Yeah, man.
And
I wanted to believe a brighter day was coming, right? And
well, the thing the message said, though, Wasted, some of that Alex Guerrero stuff is real.
Some of it, not all of it. Look, to be honest with you, the one thing I am not going to shy away from is the fact that I don't think the complete and total reason that Maxx Crosby, you know, if he is a malcontent, he wants to go, is just because of freaking Alex Guerrero. I just don't believe that. I don't think that. I think that that's really neat and convenient logic. I think that, you know, that's letting the Raiders off the hook for the ineptitude that has been going on for a month of Sundays with the Raiders. And at the end of the day, you know, that's what this all comes to. Like when you start talking about last year, they had to sell Max to stay last year with Pete. So so it is what it is. That's why he got that contract. And now here we are. Here we effing are.
AG12 Wasted. AG12.
Oh, you gotta chill.
AG12. Salute to Milo. Offensive.
Hey, hold on. Look at me.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now. AG12. AG12. I'm the captain now. You report to me.
Yo, salute to Maine, offensive genius head coach, face of a franchise quarterback. Seems like we are modeling a modern, successful organization now. Salute to my guy, Maine, on a $10 smackaroonie. Salute to Hug. I can see a situation where Spy takes that extra first from Max this year and turns it into a later first and a couple more picks. Spy can go nuclear this year. Just a thought. He's done it before. You know, hey, what we shall see. You know, again.
Yeah, man. I just, bro, I don't think that it takes all the optimism and righteous indignation out of the building. I just kind of feel like, you know, I want the Raiders to get away from the dirt sheets.
Yes.
This is like dirt sheet TMZ kind of bullshit. And
Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, and it really, really it bothers me, man, because I'm like, yo, this is the first time in my life that I can really go into a season and be like, yo, we did everything like a modern organization. And then here comes the Jerry Springer shit now.
Yeah. And
I don't like it, man. Here comes the Maury Povich shit.
Yeah.
You aren't the father. Whoa. I told you.
Hey, man, you know, AG12 and Brian Hoyer is a douchebag. Salute to Andrew Gonzalez on becoming a member. We don't know.
Also, don't forget. That's it. Don't forget.
Don't know what channel, my brother, but we appreciate you. If you guys want to become members, like our guy Andrew, hit the links. They're pinned up top on both channels. We definitely appreciate you guys so much. Do you guys know what Christian Wilkins did in the locker room? Laugh out loud. He's gone, and y'all can speak on it now. Laugh out loud. Y'all the best. First and foremost, can't speak on that.
No, we can't, and it's bad.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting. But what I can tell you is I can give you a hint.
At least from what we were told.
Yo,
okay?
listen,
we didn't see it with our own eyes.
Listen, just think about Arby's.
We have the meats,
but in the reverse.
But
yo, bro. Yo, I'm going full villain mode.
Yeah.
I'm going. That's it. That's
oh
it.
my God.
It again, He-Man.
Oh shit. Salute to Lodi, man. A reach, but what I'll take, it's not happening. They made that move for him last year. He will be a Dallas Cowboy. If you make a move for Max, it's because you have a Quinnen Williams in the middle of that defensive line. It's not going to happen. Or maybe settle for a third with him. Q is going to be a Cowboy. That is a major major piece to that defense moving forward. They have one of the best DTs in football, and they want to pair him with one of the best pass rushers in football.
Yeah, that's like having, you know, your eyes set on making the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you have the bread and you have a jar of peanut butter, and you're going out and you're bringing in the jelly, and then to get the jelly, you trade a jar of peanut butter.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense. No. Get the F up out of here.
Oh, allegedly, Bodega. Everything is alleged with Christian Will. Allegedly.
Oh, yeah, dog. We didn't say
allegedly.
Listen, bro. Listen, I said Arby's. The man loves Arby's, allegedly.
Yes.
The F.
West San Jose, my guy, man. I mean, Maxx did state all the things would be on the table at one point, did he? Yes, with AP, if he was not named the head coach. Well, shit, he wasn't lying. It's finally that time. Raiders. Well, I will say this. Maxx did clean that up later and said, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to speak about shit that is higher than my pay grade, right? So yeah. I respect it. You know, Maxx definitely cleaned that up, but I hear you. Salute to my guy, West San Jose.
Yeah, but also, this is my one problem with all of this, right? This is a problem that Maxx low-key created. When he held the organization hostage and said, it's either you hire AP or I'm out of here, to me, you set the stage for all of this dysfunction going forward. Instead of allowing them to do what they were supposed to do, which was probably hire like a Jim Harbaugh or somebody like that. Mm-hmm. You dug in, and now you got what you got, and now you want to turn tail and run. Don't mess with that.
Salute to Maine on becoming a member as well. We appreciate you, brother, so much. Milo Maine, my guy, man. Salute to El Chico. There's a world where Maxx never wins a chip, and this speeds up the rebuild quick, and he might be on the outside looking in. Let me say this, right? I'm always going to root for Maxx, regardless of where he goes, unless he plays against the Raiders. But simple and plain, I'm not going to go out there and say because he wants to lead the Raiders, you know, if we don't win it, I would love to see Maxx. This is a different scenario than Devontae Adams or any of these other guys that left in a bad, you know, left us in a bad situation, left us in a jam and forced the way out of Las Vegas or Oakland or wherever it was. Yeah. I'm going to say this. I'm rooting for Maxx. He's a good guy. He put his body on the line year in and year out for this team. He loves this organization. I'm not going to look at him in a karma light.
Not at all, bro. He deserves the best. I wish him the best if he does so leave, because he gave everything to us, and he didn't want this. Yeah. He didn't want this. There've been a lot of people that use the Raiders for leverage to get to other places and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like kind of played the organization, came here. You know, Maxx gave his best foot forward. He wasn't a negative force in the locker room. He's laid down positive foundations all over this organization. If he feels like, listen, I'm a stone's throw away from 30 and I need to make a change in my life, then that's what it is. And I respect it, man.
And we've been told even with other big name guys that were in that building that may have been getting into it with their head coaches or some other stuff that was going on, that Maxx would intervene as a leader. Like, hey, it's not about you. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, Mr. Taco Bell himself had to get put in his place.
I wasn't going to say it, but, you know, again, right. And mind you, they're close. They're good friends and shit happens in the locker room. But, you know, I mean, this came from a name that was just literally on his podcast the other day. So, you know, we'll say it now because he's no longer a Raider. It just is what it is. But again, just, you know, sometimes things come across desks and you know, you kind of have to word it certain ways, you know, but he's no longer in the building. So it is what it is. But again, Maxx has been a leader through and through. He's done everything the right way in regards fighting through injuries. You know, even when we're losing 10 straight, he's still going out there and putting his body on the line. You got to respect it. But Chito, you're right, though. You are right. There is a world. Actually, it's more than likely he doesn't win a chip because only everybody doesn't win Super Bowls.
No, listen, man. There's a secret society, and all they ask is trust. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Yeah, in the words of the great Jigga, right? But the thing with him is, you know, just because you get traded somewhere doesn't mean you're able to close that circle and win.
Yeah.
Like who saw the Seattle Seahawks winning? Nobody.
We all laughed at DeMarcus Lawrence when he said, "I'm going here to win a championship because I wouldn't win it in Dallas." We're like, what? Like,
you go to Seabags?
I remember the tweet. I retweeted that. Like, I want what he's smoking, and that man was right. And there's reports that he may retire now on top.
Yes, man. He said, we like DeMarcus Lawrence. We are sorry.
Yeah, we are, bro. Hey, D-Law, I apologize, brother. I truly apologize. Hey, maybe you could talk to Maxx and let him know that, you know, Dallas ain't a good spot to go win you a championship. You know, maybe Maxx would just say, you know what? you go ahead and stick around in Vegas. Salute the insight. Y'all got to chill, Arby's. We have the meats. About to get me fired at work from laughing so hard as my son walks by and says, pause. Son, it's just part of the show. I'm reading the comments, son.
Oh, you gotta chill, man.
I'm reading the comment. Okay. I'm just okay. Relax. So the HVAC, I get why Raider Nation is bummed about Maxx, but I'm excited for the future of this team with Mendoza and Kubiak. This is facts, my brother. Salute to HVAC Raider in the building. Salute to Silver Stunner as well. If I don't get picks for Maxx this year, if you don't get picks for Maxx this year, that's the only way you're going to move on from him.
Yeah, bro. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we, the Oklahoma City Thunder? We're going to get picks in 2031 or some shit?
I think what you meant, Stunner, was first-round picks, my brother. I think you just forgot to put that in the comments. I think if you don't get those first, hold on to them. And guess what? I would not be shocked if Spy held on to him if he didn't get what the asking price. Makes a ton of sense. Do y'all know what Maxx preferred destination? We don't know. Be honest with you, I think a lot of people overstate, the conversations that I've had with him. I say this all the time. Maxx ain't gonna tell me where he wants to go. Look, bro, I don't think that many people do know where he wants to go. This whole conversation about him wanting to go to Chicago is his preferred, blase, bro. They're going off of a podcast episode that he had with Caleb Williams. Simple and plain. Detroit was the place where he said he would initially go if he didn't play for the Raiders. So nobody knows his preferred destination, probably outside of him, his agents, and his wife. You know what I mean? And possibly the Raiders, Spytech and company. Again, I think Detroit would be the preferred destination.
Yeah, and it would be my preferred destination because he'd be in a situation where he'd be in the NFC.
Yeah,
and we'd also have a chance at getting a player that we really need. Right, yeah. Like we could get a Jameson Williams, man, or get one of those guys on the line or something like that. But at the end of the day,
when Ben Johnson left, things changed. Wasted, you know this. That's a different football team. They have not been operating with the same success that they did with Ben Johnson in the mix. I think Chicago is very much so an attractive destination for him. I do.
Yeah, and he loves Ben Johnson, right? But Maxx speaks positively.
Maxx, bro.
What? Yeah, don't try to put that on me, RBZ boy. It's absolutely disgusting what you're trying to do here. Graphk Raider up here talking about your boings.
Yo, Stephen A.
Neat.
Focus on the New Orleans Pelicans, man, and leave Mr. Graphk.
No. This isn't about the New Orleans Pelicans. And this isn't about my son, LeBron A. Smith. This is about you talking about meats. Absolutely disgusting. The very similitude. The regurgitation. I don't even know what the hell that means right now.
Salute, man, to the Anvil, and salute to Stephen A. for making an appearance. The face of the franchise is on the side of the helmet. That is a bar.
Right. Little Errol Flynn action here, man. Listen, bro, at the end of the day, I just want what's best for the team. And it's been really hard to kind of disseminate what that is. At this point, when you trade a person who's on a Hall of Fame trajectory, 90% of the time you don't get anything back commiserate to their value.
Yes.
But I think when you have a situation like this Maxx Crosby situation, no matter how good he is, right, he is not going to be able to help the current group of players reach their goals because of the fact that he is on the wrong side of 25. Right. So by the time they're ready to really make a run, he might be at the bottom of the height of his powers. Now, when I look at Maxx Crosby, and if I'm just being real, he's had 3 procedures on his knee the last 3 years.
Yeah.
He also is a guy who gets every single ounce of talent out of himself. Every ounce. Like, it's not no disrespect to Maxx, but it's not like when you see guys like Myles Garrett where you say to yourself,
completely dominated the game.
Like I know Myles Garrett is I know he works hard.
Yeah.
Right. But I think a lot of what Myles Garrett does is because God has blessed him.
It's a physical thing as well.
It's a physical thing. Like, he rolls out of bed and he's that guy. I think Maxx Crosby every single day has to work to be that guy.
Yes. And I love that. I love that about him because he wants to reach those goals without having the Myles Garrett frame or the Khalil Mack frame.
But what winds up happening is once you break down, it happens fast.
Yes.
And it reminds me of J.J. Watt. I believe Maxx Crosby, and I hope that doesn't happen to him. But I kind of see Maxx Crosby's career going the JJ Watt route.
Okay. Well, hopefully, man, he plays another,
10 years and plays great. But I just from what I've seen from guys with his build and some of the injuries he's having, lower extremity injuries, and him being a defensive end, things of that nature, I think it's probably better to get rid of a player a year too early than a year too late. Now, look, good teams normally don't get rid of good players, right? But when you're starting off with a new quarterback and a new coach, what you've essentially done is you've done the Men in Black and you've wiped everyone's memory of all the bad. You're starting completely fresh. And when you have a player that can garner you players that can come back to you that are on the same trajectory and timeline as the other 3 young guys that you have on this team, the Raiders are building their new triplets like the Cowboys had back in the 90s, right? They got Genty, they got Bowers, they got Mendoza if they draft them. So then all the other filler pieces you can get from these 4 draft picks.
I'm looking right now. Someone said Mike Fish. I don't know who that is. So Maxx Crosby said something about the Cowboys are officially out. So I don't know what that means. And again, no one's ever really out until it's over. But I'm looking. I don't see
5th.
Yeah, I don't see anything in regards to Dallas being out. So I'll hold off on that. Salute to Shalib, my guy, gifting 5 OLV and Wasted Talent memberships. My brother Shalib is definitely one of the Shieldmore GOATs. I know for sure Shalib has helped us keep the electricity going around here many times, man. So salute to my brother Shalib and salute to the 10 new members in the building because of our brother Shalib. Thank you. If you guys missed out on that and you want to become members again of Green Dot and Get Off My Lawn Gang, links are pinned up top. Shalib, forever indebted, my brother. Salute to Maine, finally on the member train, dudes. Mercenary content creators saying they are not fans make me honk and hurl. Now I watch only the OG. Salute to my guy, man. Do.
And so shots fired. Shots fired, man. But yo, salute to you for that. Yo, and also, I'm not a fan. So applaud me. They are sour. Hold on. I'll find one here. I don't think I have any sour. I don't have any sour sauce anywhere.
Okay. All right.
I'm wasting talent. No, I don't have sauce.
Yo, salute to Ron Justice, also my guy, always rocking with us, becoming a member. We appreciate you, brother, so much, man. Thank you. Get some questions in, you guys. True Worthy, we love you too, brother. Salute to the greatest chat in YouTube history. As always, we appreciate you guys so much for rocking. Jimmy says the new Raiders Kubiak team about to cook with or without Max. Raider Nation for life.
I mean, that's what we hope, right? That's what we hope, right? I mean, look, the thing is this. When we look back on the Khalil Mack deal, if you go back and look at how that draft was, right? That draft and what happened would look a lot different if, say for instance, it would have been great. Gruden was smart, and instead of drafting Cleveland Farrell, he went out there and got his teammate that plays for the New York Giants, Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah.
Right. Like what happens if instead of drafting Alex Leatherwood, he drafted Rashawn Slater?
Bro, that could have been a phenomenal.
We could have been a proverbial power in the league had he done that the right way. And I think that we got the guy in the building to do that if we were to get a similar haul. Now, someone in the chat asked, and I think it was our brother Andy asked, realistically, who's going to give up 2 first-rounders, right? Right, I can see Andy saying that right now, right? Thanks. There are people that will give. Listen, Andy, if people gave up 2 first-rounders for Sauce fucking Gardner, you don't think they're going to do that for Maxx Crosby? Get the F up out of here with that crap, Andy.
It's funny because where's that tweet at right now? Who was it? I just retweeted. I found it absolutely hilarious because he's always wrong, but we had some fun with it. Where is it? I know my people over Raiders beat. Okay. Chris Sims. If Sauce Gardner gets 2 1s and a player, Maxx Crosby's getting 2 1s and a player. I can tell you that. It might be even more than that when it's all said and done. Chris Sims. Now, I repeat it. Chris is usually wrong, but apparently when he's right, he's right.
Well, listen, I mean, if he's saying anything close to what I just said, I tell you what, man. Chris Sims, man, drafted the guy. Great guy, man. Let me tell you.
Hey, Gru, I wanted to ask you something real quick. Stay on the screen. My brother Stu texted me today. I want everybody to see this text, okay? He said, Brody, John Gruden just sent me a friend request. I said, oh, shit. He said, yep, I just wrote him a DM. Hey, man, what's going on, Gru? You hitting our guy, Stu?
Yeah, man, I love Stu, man. I mean, Stu looks like, a Raider caveman. I like the kid, man, the real Cro-Magnon. But let me tell you something, man. I the reason why I pulled in here, Graphk, is I want to talk about some of the draft picks that I made, man. Let me tell you something, man. Jonathan Abram, I stand behind that.
Stand behind what?
I stand behind that pick, man. He was phenomenal, man. You remember his first game?
First play, man, and then boom, gone.
And to me, that's exactly why he didn't never pan out. I think he was on the direction of being Ed Reed, man.
You were talking about that hit on the boundary. Was it Denver? I believe
it was Denver, man.
Week 1.
Yeah, man. Before that, he's playing exactly like Ed Reed. How many? About 3 plays. Right? And then when you start talking about Alex Leatherwood, I mean, for God's sakes, the man's last name is Leatherwood, man. Come on, man. I mean, would you not draft a guy named Alex Leatherwood with country thickness? I mean, just like I like my women.
Word from Raiders.scout.
So listen, man, I just want to say something to you, Graphk. Just lay off, man. I mean, I'd like to see how you do in your draft if you were in my position. Huh?
Look, Wasted was the one that shit on you, man. I was chilling.
Hey, man, listen. Wasted never shits on me, man.
Yo, hey, tell Stu he ain't shit, Gru. Respond to that DM and tell him he ain't shit.
Hey, Stu, I just want to tell you something, Stu. Before I can friend you or talk to you in the inbox, man, you got to do me a favor, man. You got to go to the fucking barbershop, Stu. You look like a goddamn pound puppy.
He's stupid, bro. Salute to our guy, Chucky, John Gruden. As always, get a few questions in, you guys. Again, we're coming up on 45 minutes. Wanted to do eat a little crow with this whole Alex Guerrero situation. Talk about a potential visit with a veteran wide receiver that was recently let go from the Super Bowl, New England Patriots. Other than that, man, we're just chilling, just hanging out, talking this Maxx stuff until it's over.
Well, being that I drafted Maxx Crosby, I just want to. If I could sprinkle a little game on you.
Hey, Gru, let me take this from you, bro. You didn't draft him. That was a Mayock special.
Whoa! Were you there?
You had nothing to do with that.
Were you there, man?
You had nothing.
Hey, you weren't there. The last time I remember, man, you were trying to convince us that was not a booger and it was a nose. I'll tell you something, man. Everybody bad that we drafted was Mayock, and everyone good we drafted was me. So we'll let you know that, man.
Josh, Hunter, Maxx, all group.
All me, man. All me. So, listen, man. So you want to talk a little bit about Maxx? I mean, to be honest with you, man, I think that, 2 first-round picks isn't enough for a guy like Maxx Crosby. Graphk, let me ask you a question, man. What do you think? 6 first-rounders for Maxx. 6 first-rounders. What do you think, man? 6 first-rounders and a player, man. I mean, what do you think? He's the goddamn condor, man.
So we can get Alex Leatherwood, Jonathan Abram, Damon Arnett, Alex Leatherwood, Cleve Farrell, and Josh Jacobs.
Super Bowl winning product right there, man.
Okay.
Super Bowl winning product. If you can have all those guys on a team at one time, and someone who's mildly amused like Amari Cooper, that'd be phenomenal.
Mildly amused, bro.
I mean, I loved Amari, man. I loved him so much. I got him out of there my first season here.
No, you had him for him and Jordy, the nice 1-2 punch for a season, and then you canned him and sent him to Dallas.
Hey, well, that wasn't the first. No, that was the first season, wasn't it?
Now, that was in a Khalil Mack year 1, and then Amari stuck around with Jordy Nelson for a season.
No, man, wasn't that that was the same year, man? We had 3 first-rounders.
Bro, your timeline is.
Wait, listen. Hey, man, I'm getting a little old. You sure?
Yeah.
You sure Amari stayed a whole season with me?
You don't remember winning 4 games with Jordy Nelson and Amari Cooper?
Oh my God, Jordy Nelson, man. I remember that, man. That was a goddamn train wreck, man. All the years, tell you what, man, all these years are starting to run together, man. They really are, man. They really are. I mean, hey, man, I like sometimes I sit around and I wonder back to the days of Johnny Lee Higgins, man.
Hey, Gru, you want to read this super chat real quick?
Yeah, grew and wasted mock drafts are crimes against humanity. Hey, man. Hey, Demokes, man. How you doing, man? You look like a roadie for Menudo.
Yo, salute to Memo, my guy. I mean, one of the greatest default pictures of all time.
Gator don't take no shit
at all. Gator don't take no shit. Hate to see Maxx go, but we're not winning with him. Not his fault. I think it's more likely that we get a first, second, and a player, or a first and a player. What do you guys think? Let me say this. There's a few players. And can I talk to Wasted real quick, Gru? Because I think that Wasted can agree with me on this. Gru, you know, this is your show. You can show up anytime you want to. Oh, great. I wanted to speak to my guy. You know, we talked about
a little fun. Oh, my God.
We talked about this offline. That one from the Rams, 13, and Byron Young, I can live with that.
I can live with that 100%. Right. To me,
or
Byron
Booker and 12, I can super live with that.
Yeah. But I mean, by guys like that are first round picks.
Yes.
The thing is with Young, to me, that's like poetic justice because he should have been a Raider anyway.
Yes.
I don't understand. How does that happen? How does it happen when you take the wrong player? Like, how does that happen, bruh? Oh, forgot about Lynn Bowden, but he wasn't the first.
Yo, we went and got him and converted him from a quarterback to a running back.
Yo, man. Lynn.
Mr. Kentucky himself, bro. Like I remember that was the first year I started doing content, J. Will. And I said, the Raiders would go get a quarterback and convert him to run. I was like, why don't you go get the running back? And guess who was there? Zach Moss was right there. I remember. I was like, get Zach Moss. And what'd they do? They drafted Lynn Bowden Jr. and tried to convert him to a running back. Disgusting work, man. Disgusting work. Salute to Black Hole Sun 24. Maxx is this generation Seawood Raider for life. Now let me say this. Now I know what you mean in terms of what he means to the fan base. You know, look, man, Charles is different, dog. Like and Maxx is different, but Seawood is just, and I'm not saying this because he's a friend of the show and he's our people. That is one of the greatest football players of all time. You know
there's a little room with defensive backs. You can't name 4 or 5 ones better than him in the history of this league. Maxx Crosby is not that. And I love Maxx.
I think he's 5th in interceptions ever. Like ever. I believe he's 5th.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a totally different situation.
So please stop your lies.
Yeah. David Walker says, Graphk, didn't they raid his grandma's house during that process? Oh, yeah. Bowden's crib in Louisville, I believe. No, Ohio. Ohio. I remember that. Yep. My man's was out there getting it in Ohio, man. Word to Cameron, bro. Yep. Word to Geechee Gotti. So to Andrew, keep or trade Maxx. I just want to win. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, Graphk, and I was right about Amari Cooper. He got traded at the trade deadline in 2018.
Okay, but he played. Khalil was gone. He had played down under Gru.
Yeah. That was at the trade. It was the same year.
Okay, but what did it was him and Jordy that year, right? Him and Jordy, and he split that season between Oakland and Dallas. You're right. And then he came to Vegas for 30 minutes and said, "I'm out of here." So yo,
you know what it was like, bro. You ever see the memes with God damn it, the Marvel the Infinity War?
Yeah.
When MODOK from the Cabotage.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yo, Thanos coming. That's crazy. He just walked through like a yo, Amari Cooper came. We just went through the world.
Out of here. That man's seen enough. It was like, I'm good. Salute to Niles, man. Our sis always showing love. Salute to Wasted.
I'm so sick of everybody talking about my mock draft. Scrap. I'm firing it up now. It's mock draft time. I don't give a damn when we haven't done one yet. I'm doing one by myself. You sit here and you watch this effing greatness, you bunch of bums. I am so sick of you guys crap.
Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Because I think you'll be better at this. because
Nope.
you know this. Because
I
you
want
know
my
this team. You know this team better than you know yourself. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna do a draft and salute once again to our sis. We appreciate you as always. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a mock draft, but we're gonna do one each about who we think the Raiders are gonna take.
No.
I'm doing mine like that.
Mock draft, mock beef Wellington, mock draft.
Rock out with your mock out. Let's get it.
Yo, listen, I'm sick of this crap. That's it. Heisman Dozer, done.
Oh shit! Hold on, bro. I can't even see it.
You got to show it, but it's done.
Pause.
You get the
all right. Come on. Let's see.
Heisman Dozer, done. Second round pick. We need a zero tech. Big Lee Hunter, baby.
Oh, so you're literally gonna do? Okay, I see what you're doing.
Wait, but look, Christian Miller though too. You know, big. That's another big fella, man. But you know, look, I don't know, man. I don't know who's bigger, Christian Miller or Lee Hunter. I think Lee Hunter's a bigger guy.
Relax, bro. He is though, but you gotta chill.
Yo, listen, man, I'm a grown up, man. I don't play these pause games no more. Y'all made it whack.
You don't play the pause games when it relates to you, brother.
Nah, y'all made it whack, man. It's corny, man. You know, listen, I know, you know, this is something that we do, you know, over here, but you know, it's just
those are my first two picks. I'm just telling you that right now.
Yeah, well, you get the F up out of here, Graphk, with your crap.
For the Raiders, for what I think they're gonna do.
Nah, I love this kid, right?
Seen him at the combine, Davidson.
Daryl Jackson, I would have taken him, but we already got a defensive tackle. You know, I don't want to double up on that. Elijah Surratt is too slow for me. I'm not a fan. I love Mike Washington Jr.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan. Man, Mike Washington Jr. to me, you know, what I saw at the combine, he made a believer out of me, right? It is the third round, so we do need some positional. I mean, it's not that we don't need a running back. We do need running backs. I just, man, it's hard to pass up.
I think that Kubiak gets one in free agency.
Yeah, I do too. It's hard to pass up on a player, like because we need corner. Excuse me, I'm sorry. He's the best corner left on the board. I'm gonna have to go on ahead. Man. Boom. Boom. All right. So Malachi Fields is left, right?
And Ron Justice, we don't know yet, brother. We really truly don't know yet. Stay tuned.
Sean Benny. So now we have to go in here and get some linebacker help. You know what I mean? With us running that 3-4, you need some young, really good linebackers. Deontay Lawson.
Black hole, got you, brother. Knew exactly what you meant. Appreciate you, brother. Facts, Raider LT, man. Wasted mock drafts are just as good as KRS-One, bro. Facts.
Yo, tell Raider LT to suck it, man.
Yo.
F up out here with your crap. Man.
Box is brought to you by our new sponsor, Arby's.
We have some.
All right, what do you have so far?
I have right now. I have Fernando Mendoza, Lee Hunter. Got a big zero tech. Got a corner, and I got Deontay Lawson at linebacker.
Okay.
So now, you got a guy like a Jalen Kilgore that I love. I think he could be a nickel. He can be a safety. Big kid. We got to get a little edge help. This is the drafted defense, right? Now, Talik Sapp is cool. Not a huge fan of his. I like Max Llewellyn. But I want to get guys that are more talented than this, right? I want to make sure that I outfit this room with a crap load of talent, and I'm gonna go and look in my linebacker room again because I think we need to double up, right? Taurine York is a beast. Aiden Fisher is a leader. Harold Perkins is a guy that I can probably wait and get later in the draft. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go edge. Because I haven't addressed that, especially if I'm losing Maxx Crosby. It's just not a lot of guys that I'm really excited about.
There's a guy on that list that I'm taking for sure.
Who would you be taking, Graphk?
And I got a message. I want to read this to you real quick, huh?
Sure.
There's a guy from a small school right there. Small school.
Okay, Tucker?
Yes.
Now, listen, I saw Broshmo break this kid down. I'm not really familiar with him.
I got a message, okay? And it says, this is all it says. And you know this person very well, and he knows what's going on. He says, Tucker is a fucking nutcase. I said nothing.
Thank
Sounds
you.
like a Raider to me, baby.
Raider to me. Sounds like a Raider to me. Bud Clark, we need a safety. That's done.
Oh, he's still available? Oh, yeah.
Bud Clark. Oh, now we got to go out here and we got to get ourselves man, we can get ourselves a center, a tackle. Drew Shelton is one of my favorite tackles in this draft, man, from Penn State. Emil Wagner, long arms. Only thing is his foot speed is a little slow. Thing about it is I think I can still kind of walk away with a center later in the draft.
Remember free agency. Remember free agency. Yeah.
So listen, Aiden Fisher's a leader on that Indiana defense, super talented. But Logan Jones is real hard to pass up on him. I think he should probably still be available.
Remington.
Remington Award winner.
More young guy.
Man, I got three linemen that I really like, but I think I'm gonna go with
Linderbaum's gonna be a Raider here very soon, bro.
I'm still taking Logan Jones. Just and I'm doing that under the guys.
We don't.
Yeah, the fact that we don't, right? So, and Pat Coogan, I didn't think he was still there. I probably would have waited for Pat Coogan.
Logan's a better player.
Yeah, he is.
We know. We're Notre Dame guys, bro. We know.
Yeah, Logan's a much better player. So right now, I haven't addressed the wide receiver room. I really wasn't looking to address the wide receiver room to see how many people are still available. I like Xavion Thomas. Dane Key's a big kid. I think I could probably get Sturdivant in the next round. So I'm going to go for positional value here. And to be real with you, Emil Wagner from Notre Dame is a kid that I'm really, really high on, man. Really high on. But I don't know if we really need a tackle. We do need to go address this running back room as well. I'm probably gonna get Roman Henry, man.
Let's do it. Salute the Mom Dukes too, man. Just follow me on Twitter.
Go get my guy Emil Wagner from Notre Dame. Really, really long arms. Okay. Really good, solid player. And Damani Jackson, somebody I'm really high on.
Oh, yeah, and S-Dot, yes, rest in paradise to Lou Holtz, the GOAT, bro.
Fact. Yeah, man. So we can get Michael Sturdivant. He's big, fast kid. He did well at the combine and kind of get that wide receiver room jumping off. But to be honest with you, man, I'm gonna go full Al Davis and draft.
That 40 was insane, bro.
I'm drafting Lorenzo Styles, baby. I got to get my Al Davis pick in there, man.
Okay, so all right, remember these names. Fernando Mendoza, Lee Hunter. Davison is a guy that I've been high on out of Ohio State. Got a chance to watch him run his 40 and do some stuff out there at the combine. Deontay Lawson, okay.
He's a top 100 guy for me.
Nani Tucker is a small school guy, bro. Western Michigan, who didn't have a ton of production until last year. In a small conference, he had like over 14 sacks. I believe it was like 14 and a half. This dude could be a beast if he's locked in. You know what I mean? So, again, that is like one of them moves where it's like you're just hoping that he can continue to do it.
That's one of them Al Davis moves, man. That's an Al move right there. Listen, you said he was a nutcase. I'm not familiar with him. I took your word for him. I'm taking it.
Okay, let's go. Yep, Johnny, we saw him at the combine. He's much bigger and stouter than you would think. This is facts. Facts.
Yeah, what do you think about the Lorenzo Styles pick?
I love it, bro. Look, man, you're not getting Sonny, but you're getting the least favorite Wayans kid. But you know what?
So I'm getting Sean Wayans, bro. No, I'm not getting Sean Wayans. That my dog.
I'm just saying, but hey, you never know. I like this though. You know what? In the chat, you guys. What do you rate this?
They're gonna give it an F. They give all my drafts an F minus. Look, F minus.
Okay. You know what? All right. Let me bring this off screen. Let's cook.
Horrible mock. F 57%. Come on, dog. Hot garbage. Like, yo, come on, bro. Come on, dog. Come on,
you know
bro.
What we're doing here. Fernando, number 1. I'm going off of what I think the Raiders are going to do. This is what I think they're going to do. I'm not going to trade this because I'm not going to do any trades. We're going to keep it simple, stupid here. Damn, my guy is gone. So Lee Hunter's off the board. Chris Johnson, one of my favorite corners, is off the board. Of course, they go right before our draft. I really thought that they would go ahead and take Lee Hunter here at 36. Messidor is there, and I do not believe he's going to be available. But if he's here, and I love Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, this is my guy. I would run to go get. I think he's going to be the next big thing at the safety position. I really, truly believe he could be one of the top DBs down the line.
Yo, Caleb Banks is there, bro. What is wrong with you?
I'll go ahead and take Messidor. Caleb Banks is very overrated. Very overrated.
Your bird, bro.
Very overrated.
That's Chris Johnson Jr.
Very overrated. And we just traded
Caleb Banks.
Nope. Okay, so you guys know Mike Washington Jr. is a Graphk guy, right? There's another player here that I really believe that they're going to take, but I'm not going to do it here. They're high on Zach Branch, not only because of the Cliff Branch. I know a lot of people think he's undersized, 5'10". He's a screen merchant, blah, 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 blah. I think this kid could be phenomenal in Clint Kubiak's system. Phenomenal. I think that he could be that home run hitter, a guy that we thought that Trey Tucker was going to be when we drafted him out of Cincinnati. I want to take Jennings Dunker here just because him and JPJ would be a lot of fun, but I'm not going to do that. We said, right, what we believe the Raiders are going to do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go back to what the hell I just said right now. I think that Zach Branch is going to be the guy right there.
Bakari Branch.
Zach Branch, former USC product, Georgia wide receiver. I think that they're going to go add another body there for Fernando Mendoza, a guy that is a home run hitter and can provide some special teams there for you as well. And look, I would like to have him and Shaheed. Shaheed is 6 foot.
Shaheed.
He's 6 foot, and you got 5'10". Brand. That would be a fun thing. And now right here, I get a chance to do what I wanted to do at 36, which is take the big citrus. Dominique Orange.
Wasted
right
guy.
here.
Big fella.
Wasted guy. Here we go.
That's a wasted guy, man.
All right, now I would love to take a linebacker. Bud Clark is right there, but I'm not going to do what you did. Just not going to do it. Logan Jones is available, but I'm not going to do that because I really, truly believe, again, they're going to go get a center. Whether it's, Tyler or if it's McGovern, they're going to get a center in free agency. I truly, truly believe that. They need somebody, a veteran guy, not a rookie, but a veteran guy that can come in and help Mendoza from day one. But Clark,
can I give you a little bit of advice?
No, I don't want nothing from you right now, Gru. At all.
Sorry,
you know what? Give me some advice so I can go ahead and do the total fucking opposite. Go ahead.
All right, man. Listen.
Harold Perkins Jr. right there, 124, Gru.
Yeah, listen. I was about to tell you that the guy I was going to suggest for you to take. You said you were going to do the opposite, right?
All right, look.
All right, so you need a quarterback, man. Garrett Nussmeier, man. Man, it just gives me a feeling in my plums, man.
Okay.
Feeling in my plums, Nussmeier, man.
Right.
Last name, great last name.
I'm going to go double dip here potentially at linebacker.
Sometimes I do it too.
I see York still available. I love Landon Robinson, a kid out of Navy that the Raiders did meet up with, I believe, at the Shrine Bowl.
Thick frame.
Yes.
Zane Durant too.
Coleman Jr. We don't need another receiver. We need a corner. We really need a corner here. But you know what I'm going to do right here, man? I could do that, but I'm going to go ahead.
Nussmeier.
Nope.
Nussmeier.
I'm going to double up here at linebacker, even though I need a corner desperately. I love Maxx right there too. I could double up right here, but I'm not going to do that.
Play with me, Nussmeier.
I'm going to go get a riser. A riser. No pause necessary. Go get Kyle Lewis out of Pittsburgh. I'm doubling up at linebacker there.
Nussmeier.
Now I'm going to look at corner. I'm going to look at corner here. I'm looking. Dalen Everett is there. Another guy that we got a chance to see at the combine, 6'1", 196. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Romello Height is not going to be available here. I don't know why they keep having him here. Like, he's going to be a top 2 first, second round pick. Probably a first round guy.
Yeah, Romello Height, man. Tell you.
There goes your guy. Wait, a wasted guy, Jeff Caldwell.
That's right, man. Big Jeff Caldwell guy.
I like TJ Hall. I think he could be a stud in this draft.
Pat Coogan.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get Everett. Give me a corner right here out of Georgia.
Hey, man. So let me ask you a question, man. What do you think, man? I mean, what do you think about Sawyer Robertson, man? Tell you what, man. I heard he's like the next Spurgeon Wind. Spurgeon.
Coogan's there. I could take him right here, and I probably will.
The Coogster, man.
The Coogster.
Drew Allard is still available, man.
Ooh, Caden Curry is still there. I could double up.
Markel Bell is still available. 6'9", man.
Curry is not the most athletic guy. He's just not. But again, stats don't lie.
Man.
When you look at the tape, you're like, this kid did not put up north of 10 sacks last year. But you're like, but he did, right? Man, we're right here at what? 182. Damn, I should double up at edge here. I'm not
gonna double up at quarterback. Drew Allard.
I'm gonna. I could take a guard. I'm gonna take Pat. Right. Well, I get a chance to do what I wanted to do here. So I have a quarterback, edge, receiver, DT, linebacker, corner. I could get Caldwell. I could double up right here, wide receiver if I want to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go down. I could take TJ Hall. I could double up at corner here, which I may do, but I like Andre Fuller out of Toledo as well. I need to go look at running back. Let me look at running back.
Drew Allard.
Allard. All right, AI is still there, and I don't know.
Say it with me, Eric Gentry or Drew Allard.
I'm gonna go back to all. Murdoch is still. I took 2 linebackers. I didn't take a safety at all.
Yeah, man.
But it is what it is. I don't.
Hey, let me ask you a question, man. What do you think about free agency going out and get Robert Kendiche? Heard just robbed the fucking liquor store, man. Love to bring him home. I'm just saying.
You talking about Ole Miss?
That's right, man.
Yo, I'm gonna go ahead and take Caden Curry right there is too good to pass up right there. Double up at edge rusher, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish here with a safety or a running back, and I'm gonna take my running back right here.
Drew Allard, great running backs prospect.
Jaden Ott, a Graphk Raider guy right here.
Oh my God, man! No Drew Allard. Guy throws the ball a mile.
There we go. There we go.
That's it. Fucking.
There we go, man.
It's terrible. That's
Mel Piper Jr. and Todd McSlay, baby. Todd McSlay.
Yeah, man. You slay, I lay. But I tell you
what. To 401. Why did I not get my notification? Wait, is wasted running this draft. Now I know why I did not get the notification. Salute to Jeff.
Raider Jeff, wait, hold on.
Hey, Jeff, you old bum. You old bum, Raider Jeff.
Oh my God. Hey, something I've never heard anyone say. Hug said wasted won this one. But with the name of OLV Nuts, I just can't take him serious.
I mean, listen, Graph, you don't listen. The Sheboygan train ride is you got one member of the surfers that jumped off and got some damn sense.
Well, look, you got Fernando Mendoza, you got Messidor there at 36, who had a phenomenal year in Miami. You got Branch right there, a guy that can be. Everybody thinks he's just a gadget guy. I don't believe so. You got Big Citrus, Mr. Orange right there at 102. You got your guy right there in the middle, that defensive line, Harold Perkins Jr., a Graphk guy, right there at 124.
That's a wasted guy. Yeah, that's enough of your crap. That's my guy.
Kyle Lewis, linebacker out of Pittsburgh. We got my guy Everett right there, the corner out of Georgia. Pat Coogan. Center reunites with Fernando Mendoza, Caden Curry, and Jaden. Another Mendoza guy from Cal, Jaden.
Coogan.
Coogan. Salute, right? He said, that's how you draft wasted.
Thank you.
Ron Justice said, wasted actually did decent.
Listen, I'll give you guys another draft. You want another draft?
No. Listen.
Wasted. You love it.
No, don't fuck up, bro. You look, end on a solid note, bro. Like
no.
There's a few people that actually said you beat me in it. Like, don't.
I definitely beat. I beat you all the time.
Whoa, relax.
All the time.
God, bro, just chill out. You know, I know you got your soccer dad outfit and shit. You look real solid right now. You know,
soccer dad.
Yeah, you look very. You know,
listen.
You look like a coach that goes 500 every year,
bro. Listen, man. I'll be honest with you. It's absolutely blasphemous that you could talk about drip or wasted. Absolutely blasphemous.
Salute.
Tie your Timbs up like the Iron Sheik.
Oh, Bubba.
Yeah. No. Oh shit.
Look at the fucking jabroni here.
Bro, did you say I tied my Tim's up like Iron Sheik?
Oh my God, bro.
Yo, the Tims were tied up like Iron Sheik. Bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done. Salute to Maine. In the new 3-4, we need a monster zero tech in the image of Bill Pickle, New Jersey, and Sam Adams, the Keg. Will we draft one? And who do y'all like? Bro. Oh, man. Shit, man. I don't even have an answer for you, bro. I really don't. Hey, you know who? Iron Sheik. That should be the zero tech right there, bro. Salute to Milo, man. Salute to MTV Graphk. Good thing you aren't in the draft room. You know what?
Nah, but that's not fair because like when you do these mock drafts, you can either go realistic or you could just take best player available. There's a lot of these players that y'all don't realize are a lot highly rated than this draft thing it has them. Like a lot of these guys aren't going to be there. A lot of these linemen are going to get taken earlier, you know, like, and there's some players, like I'll give you an example, like Shelton. Like he's a guy at Penn State who, with the Raiders, he played right tackle his whole career. He's big. He can move. I think he ran like a 5 flat or something like that. Like he's pretty fast to be like a tackle. He can move. His movement is something that really people, if you're running a wide zone or something like that, like us, and you need for your tackles to be able to move. He's a kid that if you take him and stash him, he'll start for you for 8 or 9 years. So there's a lot of guys in this draft that you guys don't realize are going to go a lot higher than this mock draft thing tells them.
My fucking head hurts, bro. Salute to Alex. No, don't trade. They're going to cut Zaire Franklin, bro. And he's up there in age. What, isn't he 30 now? I think Zaire Franklin's 30. They're going to cut him. They need to free up some cap space. There's no reason to make a trade for him at all. And I'd preferably go younger at the linebacker position. Salute to my guy. Salute to Bravo. Wasted made my night after a hard day of work. Love Gruden. Effing classic. Your draft was solid. Love the Lawson pick. Dog, Iron Sheik, bro. I literally have a migraine right now, bro. Bodega, this is why this is the best Raiders show in the nation. We appreciate it. You know shit real when Bodega giving us both a compliment. Not just
I know, man.
both. That shit is wild. Oh my God. This is why I love the show. You can't. Bro, holy shit, bro. Back-to-back haymakers, the 500 coach and the Iron Sheik, bro. And I literally seen the Tims in my head. Like, it just popped up. It was like, yo, bro. Like, I fucking hate Hulk Hogan. yo.
Hogan! Yo, rest in peace to Sheiky baby.
Oh, my God. Other than that, you guys, we'll be live all week long. We're on Maxx Crosby Trade Watch right now. So, again, remember this. I got it 90-10, and I could be wrong. Again, they can keep him. Somebody doesn't have to throw 2-1 Spy Tech's way. I do believe that Spy's going to hold tight until he gets what he wants out of the situation. If he doesn't, Max will be a Raider, and then we'll move on. And it is what it is, right?
So hopefully somebody can hold serve and they don't do something stupid. I think, to be honest with you, there's probably a team that knows that they're not willing to do it, that's trying to throw salt in the game to mess the market up.
Yeah.
Because then once people start making certain moves, and then you know what I mean? Like I don't know. But it makes too much sense for it to not happen for the Raiders at this point. If he's a malcontent, he doesn't want to be here, and you want to move on and you want to really build this thing up in a real way, there you go. You get the picks.
There you go. Salute to my guy Rube. I just hopped in the live and seen everyone happy and laughing. Thought we traded for Helani for a second.
God.
Salute to the Helani, bro. Rube,
That's the Helani chapter president of his fan club.
We need a Helani fan page on IG, bro, and on Twitter. And Rube has to run that shit. I will plug it. Let's get everybody to follow. We can make that one of the biggest Instagram pages in Raider Nation, bro. Like the Helani fan page. Salute to our guy Rube. Oh, Ayo Anthony is he wants an issue. He wants all the smoke in the world right now. He says George Helani is garbage.
Yeah, but he got a Super Bowl ring though.
Yeah, there you go. Facts. Talk that talk. Other than that, man, what you got on the way out for us, brother? Anything?
Hey, man, nothing much, man. I tell you what, man. We ate some crow. We had some laughs.
Yeah, man. I'm literally, when I get done, I'm about to go loosen up my Timbs, bro. I swear to God.
Yo, look, bro. I gotta look. Even if you gotta do.
Yeah, no, I'm walking in there, bro, and I'm.
Yeah, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
Losing the plot, Graphk. You fucking.
I do be putting my shits in the chokehold, bro. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna go loosen them shits up now. But other than that, you guys, love, appreciate you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow for sure. Coffee and Convo. Wasted to have his solo show like we always do, and then somehow, some way before the week is up, we'll come back together. Shaq and Kobe and Shaq. You know how we do. And we're gonna double up and make sure we put 2 of these into the universe this week. Other than that, man, we love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs on the way out, and hit that subscribe button on both channels. We appreciate you guys. Iron Sheik.